Just making this clear, this is not financial advice. This is just for fun. Yep. Thursday, okay, news all came out, CPI came out, up as expected. Okay, it's gonna do all my analysis. I actually think it could be so cool if we went back into this range in this fair value gap here. Just because people that chase the CPI release. It's kind of something I want to see. Did do SMT though. Very much accumulation, manipulation possibly. Yeah, I kind of want to see this trade lower. Where's the opening range gap? Oh, yeah, obviously we ain't opened up yet. Okay, yeah, it's a slight gap higher potentially. I can readjust that after. Check YM. ZBU bonds are still strong. Bonds have buy side too. Equal highs up here. Okay. Treasury drop. DXY. DXY still has more sell side to take. In fact, let me check on the daily. What does that look like? Yeah, so them lows are getting taken on the daily. That I think that's almost for certain. Just looks a bit clean. Something to take at sell side. I mean, considering what's more possible here. Right, so there is SMT at that low. That's my alarm. Right, no more news, so I can dial in now. I can get this a bit more zoomed. Let's think about potentially what happened here. So you could potentially argue that the manipulation here, although it has left equal lows above a 1 hour gap, which would take us back into the dealing range, right? Like, okay, right? So 50% is right below 50%. It does look obvious. It definitely looks obvious. We do have SMT on them lows, and it did already touch a 4 hour fair value gap. The better scenario would be that it trades back into this range, I think. But I'm not taking it off completely that it can just continue higher, because I have seen stuff like this. It all because it's already touched into your 4 hour point of interest, right? Wait, has it even? Wait, what was I looking at? Wait. Was it so ES touched the 4 hour point of interest? Oh, so it hasn't actually touched the 4 hour point of interest. That's my bad. For me though, this entire move back down did rebalance this leg, and we did get a sweep out of it. If there was to be a high probability buy, it would only occur after this 4 minute inverse here. Whereas for a sell, I now need the 15-minute candle to close below here to confirm this as an order block and that this was truly just the manipulation. Because right now it's still in this 15-minute order block accumulation phase with midnight. They haven't actually broken below that, right? Like 5-minute charts, yeah, they could look bearish. Or you could see this as like deep discount. I don't know. We'll have to see what 9:30 opens with, actually. Something I strongly believe in, actually, and it just got reinforced, the idea of this yesterday. I mean, I've known about this for a long time, and this is what my goal was, but um, listening to Mark Douglas definitely yesterday and today confirmed what I needed to know about this. He was talking about, as an exercise, you need to make your strategy almost as mechanical as possible. It needs to be as little grey areas as can be. In fact, there needs to be no grey area. Your strategy or your way of trading needs to be so yes and no to the point where you don't even need to trade it yourself, basically. Pretty much it's like a bunch of yes no answers. Is this in the market? It's either a yes or it's a no. There's no maybe. If you look at it like this, it isn't like that. It's very mechanical. And he's talking about, as long as you've proven with paper trade tested the theory that this model without emotional disruption can provide promising results, then that should give you confidence and the rite of passage, basically, to trade that without fear, without being like the fear of being wrong, the fear of losing, or the fear of messing out. And every time that pattern associates itself, you need to take it every single time. So it's literally this, right? Like, my pattern that I trade is quite in depth. Yeah, there is actually quite a lot of steps. There's how many steps? I've looked at so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, maybe 13, but no, it's 12 basically. Oh no, it is 13 actually, sorry. So 13 steps that I have to go through to make sure price is basically correct and that the criteria is the same for every trade. right now the criteria is met for a long, because there is a daily profile in play where we swept Asia low, we expanded, New York retracement continuation. That is a potential um, template. Same goes for premium and discount. Okay, so I don't trade 4-hour premiums and discounts simply because out of the one example it did give here where it came all the way to discount. In fact, I wouldn't even say it come to discount. I'd say it more just wanted to touch OTE, but not even that. Like, that's a deep OTE. Anyhow, like the most part, it doesn't ever touch. You know.
Crazy.
We did touch the end of it. I mean, we'll know for sure, right? Like, we shouldn't be trading up into this premium before dropping. Really, I don't think so, anyways. So if we do end up inversing, I do think there's a stronger prediction that the price would continue. And second of all, right now we are getting a sweep, right? Like, if what it needed to do was create a low to then sweep, maybe another one, right? Like, that's possible. Because we have created some kind of 5-minute BPR. And I think that's how we know for certain that this will either be a really good long or we're gonna be bearish. Hey yo, Donkey Kong. Seven minutes until open. I need to check that. Wait. You're telling me in the final? Final. England's in the Euro final. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, Sunday's gonna be a busy day in the UK, bro. Yo, that's mad. Whoa, Sunday. Damn, son. Where to find it? It was a last minute goal. Oof. That's crazy, bro. Hmm. It's possible actually we might be trying to fill some of this wicket because this is a long wig and technically that isn't an inefficiency. But this is why I said we'll know for certain because if either one of these solutions, either one of these outcomes should give a strong representation of price. Like a closure above here is strong and a drop very soon or you know maybe another sweep wait till 10 or something, I don't know, that is also fair. Like that will confirm for sure. The problem is there's just no PD rate to take this on, right? Like you don't have a higher time frame PD rate other than it did a liquidity sweep, and that's not enough. Yeah, that's not definitely enough. Even though I kind of like this 3 minute here. If that gets inverse, that looks quite strong. In fact, I am considering the opportunity that this might present itself. Didn't touch 50%. That's a problem for me. Yeah, realistically that is actually a problem. I'd need it to trade higher. Okay, so my rules won't be ticked off. I'm gonna watch the football highlights just real
Titans are life, but Liverpool's our world.
I just want to see the goals scored between England and Netherlands. Oh, that's crazy. So he got a free penalty. Damn, okay. Oh, snap. Yeah, they pulled off. That's crazy. Alright, back to the charts. Where did 930 over? Let me draw my opening range gap. Oh, I can't see it. Well, it already completely filled in the gap. It gapped slightly higher and it filled it completely, so I'm just gonna leave it as that. I'm disappointed with this candle's closure if we were to be bearish. It doesn't really matter though, because look what we're having now. Well, the 3 minute got inversed here. Basically created equal lows. Well, wait, what's ES doing? Let's check YM. Oh my god. Bro, what? But this is what I'm saying though. I think it's so much manipulation is going on. I think for sure we need to see more like convincing price action from all the pairs, right? Okay, so DXY did take that sell side. Oh, the choppers are out. The helicopter above my house. I'm in shore. No, not really. I think it's quite dangerous to be in here now, because if you're trying to sell, even though it looks great, like yo, it's just look at how unsynced these are. Technically, if you're following, so basically ICT is talking about how the 15 minute is his favorite time frame because you can take intraday scalps or intraday trades, playing the power of 3 and sessions and whatnot, but you can also use that for like higher time frame. And so if you're looking here, yeah, your 15 minute structure is still holding respective sort of. Okay, like you can start to tell an early sign of a reversal for sure, but the evidence is that this is a 15-minute gap. You've got some kind of reclaimed order blocks or just a mitigation in blocking in general being held above midnight. What do we have here? Yeah, we did start to inverse. I mean, we could get a decent sell if some candles start showing some things. This is what we want to see. Look, closure below these two green candles here would confirm that as an order block. Okay. And we would have an inverse fair value gap here. And then we could use... we could use that as a breaker. So we just want to see some reflection of that kind of price action building on the higher time frame. Oops. And so this would do the opposite, right? Like, let me show you something what I'm thinking. This is why you want to see bearish candles now on the 15-minute closing below these PD rays, is because, okay, if, oh, this candle went strong again, but imagine this candle rises back up, finishes in here. No, that would be mad. Let's check the 5-minute. It's doubtful, but it's possible. If you think about it, lower time frame charts actually builds higher time frame price action, not the other way around. As in, by the time you're looking at a 15-minute bearish structure or some kind of market structure, that will already have been reflected and built on the 5-minute. And by the time you're seeing something possibly on the 5-minute, that had already been built and completely reflected on the 1-minute. By the time you check the 1-minute, like it just builds itself down. So it's never like by the time the 15-minute shows something, then it's bearish, and that's what I get. So that's why the only part of my strategy is a little bit slow in terms of, like, if I was a 5-minute trader, I would 100% have been trying to sell this. But I don't trade that because for me that's just not confirmed price action. That 15-minute is too important in my eyes. Oh no, Steve, what is going on? Hold on, let me go. Well, yeah, it's looking more clear. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution back into the hourly with the range. We got a nice order block here overlapping this 15-minute gap. So if you wanted to refine it even lower, maybe something like that. Damn, ES ain't trying to move at all. Look at that 1 minute. At the same time, we've had all these candles. I suppose that didn't look too good either. I at least need to see 2 or 3 of the pairs showing bearish price action structure. It's interesting because considering what happened with the sweep, right? If this is the SMT, if this is bullish SMT, right, that happened just before news, in that scenario, NQ should be the stronger pair. Okay. And then also, okay, hold on actually. Yeah, so if we've got bullish SMT here, right, NQ should be the stronger pair, to which it's been the weaker pair. And same here, it's been the opposite on ES. If this was the weaker pair by taking the sell side, we should have seen this been more weak and not as reluctant to trade lower. But what is going on here now? Did we sweep that low? Oh, we did. Okay, yo, we could be getting a mad reversal, boys. Mad breath. Yo, breath. All I'm saying is, look at these candles. Let's see how this 1 hour is looking. Oh, so it swept both the 1 hour equal lows. 4 hour, it touched the 4 hour gap. So we did actually touch it. This 15-minute candle was opened. There's a fat amount of manipulation going on right now. Look at this, from touch taking that sell side, we rode all the way back off them highs. Because you know what this looks like to me, this instant displacement from taking them lows. I'm gonna be honest, that is some clear market maker flipping smart money action right there. They must have had some crazy positions being held and stacked in here as price came down and down and filled them all. Guys, look at this. There's no way this is expanding for retail or to then go back low. I don't think so. I'm gonna put my 4 minute here that I like the most. That would be the inverse I would like to take. I actually want it to be bullish now because we did touch. Oh, I need to be careful saying that because I'm not 100%, but I would like it to be bullish. I kind of see a better opportunity because what we did take sell side. Oh, but then that'd be a crazy manipulation there, wouldn't it? Take buy side, take sell side, to then take buy side again. Yeah, I'm not sure. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, maybe that's all it wanted. Did it sweep that? It did sweep that. Yo. Well, day in the life of YM just absolutely disrespecting the laws of trading. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with this price action. Bro. You telling me YM's respected that 15-minute gap and is about to close above this bearish candle here? At the same time, NQ's just dropping. You know what? This actually wasn't a thing. Like, honestly, recently, this has all been like this. I can tell you for certainty right now, yeah. Maybe a month ago, at tops, I never seen so much uncorrelation between YM and ES and NQ. Never. If one went down, the other one went down. And typically, YM was like more volatile. In like, let's say it wanted to drop, YM would have already just been down here, right? Like this would have been YM. But at least then you know that they're both in correlation, right? Like they're both just wanting to drop. Whereas now, when you get a bearish candle, you get a bullish candle. Crazy, bro. Okay. What are we getting from ES? I touched the 1 hour. Well, I know for sure I don't want to trade until this sorts itself out. This is literally how you lose money. Found out the hard way. Honestly, the only way I could take a trade out of all of this now is if we were to do a madness and inverse this. I literally need it to come up here. That's the only way my strategy's ticked off. Yeah. Unless these candles on the 15 minutes sort themselves out. YM is attempting to take the high as NQ is taking lows. And I know that's a lot to ask for. That's why I don't think I'll get anything this session. I don't think that that's going to happen. I mean, what did it do now? So it has officially done a good sweep of these equal lows into our PD rate. Like into a 1 hour, 4 hours type fair value gap. Oh yeah, okay. If we were to guess the next 4 hour candle, what do we think is more likely? It's going to open here, and I believe it must trade higher, but maybe, you know, just up to this order block. And I would suggest that it does look more likely that it should continue back into this range. But we don't know for sure now, because we've already touched into it. You can't try and sell into a 4 hour bullish fair value gap. In fact, let me see, you'd be selling. So you'd be selling into a discount in a 4 hour hourly overlapped fair value gap. That is just mental. You know what could be looming? If we got a candle that closed like this now, back above midnight, kind of disrespected the breaker, closed this as order blocks, potentially, right? That would be my PD array then, for a lot. And we could have good confidence in that, actually. Since, yeah. I'm just afraid that I think it'll still open up and trade lower. If I was to measure out this, I don't really ever do this, but if I was, where's it take us? Okay, 47. Look at that candle closure, man. Yeah, that's definitely going to make a high back on ES. No way them two candles don't have a high. No way. Whoa, that's crazy. Them candle bodies don't look right. I'm very certain that that candle will go back up. to take it, just to make a high. I don't think I've ever seen that. Let's watch it first. And let's go back in the charts and let's see if we've ever seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen that. 2 candle bodies open. With no wick. I suppose here it happened. Oh, so maybe it's not as... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Why did that look so weird though? Oh, it's just because the 15-minute. But yeah, we're certain that the 15-minute. I mean, is that an immediate rebalance? YM closed above the order block, opened, touched right back down into it perfectly, and now an instant expansion. I don't know. I think that this is possibly just the low wick of the new candle it's making. Kind of need to see. Oh, and look, we didn't actually confirm that 4 hour as an order block. We closed back above it. And we could have some good cards in our hand for this session. Looking at this 3 minute here, and or was it 4 minute? 4 minute. I'm considering that might be a trade. Yes, looks like it might be wanting to touch either the rejection block at this point or take the high. Bro, what? Oh, jeez. Oh boy. These dysfunctional looking markets, man. You know, honestly, I'm gonna just flipping whack her. I'm gonna do this. How can we be wrong? How could we be wrong? If I just put an entry like that, stop loss, stop loss like that, take profit like that, what's the chances that the price would come all the way to your stop loss before hitting take profit? I doubt it. That's it. We'll just have to start taking trades like that now. Yeah, maybe 0.02. There you go. That's enough profit. It covers the commission and 0.01 in gain. There you go. Oh, we get a better entry. 0.03. Whoa. You tripping, bro? Yeah, very, very dissatisfied with, bro. Especially while bonds are climbing. Yo. What's yes? Huh. Well, YM almost took the high out. You know what we need to be trading? We need to be trading the Russell. The Russell. The Dow Mini Jones. The Russell. Oh, funny fact, yeah? Fun fact. If anyone's watching that knows this guy, yeah? So his name is E-Mini. Like, Vinny E-Mini. He's like ICT's arch nemesis or something. So you know how ICT teaches algorithmic and whatnot. This guy is like a complete quant. He tries to make everything like indicator based, basically, or algorithmic indicator based. And he believes that whatever, they've got mad beef. I tried searching for his Twitter. You know, one sec, sorry. I tried searching for his Twitter to find this E-Mini dude, because he used to post so much funny stuff and memes of ICT and just trolls, but like obviously he was a bit mad and I can't find it anywhere. Like his account has been taken down or something, or he's deleted his account, which is mad. Some random dude that was charging like a good few thousand for Algo Box for some like dead software people were buying. Crazy. I am trying to see. Let me check the Robbins roll call. Come on, ICT, where's he at, bro? Where is he at? I don't get it, because he's got how many months now? Right, he's got like 6 something months, right? Even less technically. So he has like half the time Williams had, and he's somehow gonna beat him. I don't know. I don't think it's possible, you know. I'll tell you who does need to release some like podcast or some kind of like educational software, not a software, sorry, but educational information and education on psychology. Larry Williams, bro. The guy turned like 10k into a mil. We gotta know how he did that. There has to be some kind of like, because all these people have started. Wait, let me think. How much have they started with? Or is it so? Wait, Larry Williams. He did a okay. So he turned 10k into 1.1 mil. Okay. And the people who were at, and that was 11,000%. So the people that are at like 250% are like, have only made of 10k 20 something k, just for comparison. Isn't that crazy? They've flipped. Okay, they've made decent growth in percentages for sure, but from 10k they've only turned it to like 20 something k, 20k. It's not much in terms of profit. And so he turned it to a 1.1. Like, it's just such a different world, bro. Oh snap, look at this now. We're digging into a 4-hour fair value gap. I mean, order block. I don't even know. what do I need? I don't know what I need. That is difficult to get. Yeah, most likely no trade from me. I don't think we can get anything. At least from my... I would need for YM to give us some... That is a serious CPI data release, bro. It's not trying to see anyone win at all. Well, it was a good accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Good 5-minute sell. We spoke about how we did a liquidity sweep here, and so pretty much it should confirm that it wanted to go lower. I mean, at this point in time, when it closed below here, we made an order block. We had a reclaimed order block. That was a good 5-minute confirmation sell. And then we kind of confirmed it again, right? So we traded lower, created an up close candle, next candle instantly closed below. We now know that this whole range, oh well, I suppose even here, like it closed below the wick, so now you've got the wick to body as a sensitive point of interest on the 5-minute for a silver bullet sell, even though it's not fair value gap, but it's like, okay, I'm not going to say silver bullet, but you get the point, right? Oh dear, I'd need a miracle. the music. I'm just looking at the 15-minute. I mean, crazy SMTs on the high. This is a drop and a half, to be honest. Right, like I'll know for certain after the next 15-minute candle. I'll know for certain if we have a trade. I kind of doubt it though. Pretty crazy market maker model though, right? Like if this is the smart money reversal, or even if you're considering this as like what is this? I don't know. I'm not sure what to. Okay, so let's analyze what's happened with price. Okay, DXY took sell side, which would mean that we would likely see a flip of that, in that price would likely come retrace off that sell side. Okay, but technically dollar is bearish, right? Like you can't argue. Session wise, you could say that it's bullish, but overall trend is bearish. Yes. Let's check this for a second. So what actually happened here? Was there a part or a way to be involved in this? I don't see any. I definitely don't see any way. that dropped without notification. The positive affirmations you need to be repeating. I am not afraid of being wrong. I am not afraid of losing. I am not afraid of missing out. Okay, and more specifically, if you direct that towards trading, it's like, I'm not afraid of. One second. I'm not afraid of feeling. Wait, how would you word that? Yeah, I'm not afraid of being wrong. I'm not afraid of my trade losing, and I'm not afraid of missing out on a trade. Don't you, bro? You know what? I need to get rid of Twitter because Twitter is terrible. I haven't used Twitter in a while now, and it's because I actually hate it. I hate it. Twitter's a terrible place to be. If you you can get good education or information, but then you can also just drown yourself in trash because there's so many people on there that have no idea what they're doing, and you end up seeing stuff from them, and they actually create inner problems and FOMO and everything within you, and that's not who you are as a person, but they reflect it by the stuff they post and send, and the arrogance and whatnot. It makes you feel like you're either inferior, or it creates the wrong internal emotions, and that is just not helpful. But for them it's the opposite, because they feed on that. They feed on that ego. They feed on the fact that some little peasant boys are gonna big up their ego again and again and again, and they're gonna keep doing it. But some people, and me included, if you've had a bad day, or if you've maybe felt slightly like I don't know, just not even a bad day, but even like if you haven't taken a trade or something, and you go on Twitter and you see some random guy that's like not necessarily an educator or whatever, but he's just some random dude trying to flex that he's caught the maddest move. When I know this guy, I've seen the last 3 posts of him being honest, saying that he's took a loss or something. Like, it's just bad for your mental, man. You shouldn't be focusing on anyone's progress but your own. Someone else's trades aren't going to make you rich. It's your own. I'm gonna wait until like maybe there's a few minutes left of this candle, and then I'm probably gonna dip, because at that point I know for certain there's such a high likelihood there won't be a trade, just because of the time that's left. Basically, I'm just watching for YM to see how this candle closes, and maybe the next. I might have to monitor that if it's closed, but we want to see confirmation that price is bearish. And although we have got that on ES, NQ, I mean ZBU is still bullish, DXY is bearish. But you know, if DXY is gonna take the lows, okay, here, and then let off to then retrace back into its range, that obviously allows NQ and the futures to then trade lower. So it does make sense, but realistically, the best conditions right now, or at least for here, would have been to see, because bonds are bullish, the treasury is bearish. That's fine. That's what you want. But you would want to see ES, NQ, and YM all looking like this, basically. Not down here. Because there's a serious detachment and uncorrelation that's happening. One is making lower lows while the other's not. Something's not right here. No trade. Let's see these bummy trades, bro. I ain't taking any trades. I was waiting for the charts to basically align, and they never aligned. Snoozy Charles. Snoozy Charles like a son, bro. Where's man at? Sleepy looking. They're including Easter eggs in it for him. Imagine being so tired, bro, that you'd rather give up your entire future for a nap. For a nap. Not even like, oh, I need this sleep. It's been 48 hours. Oh, like, come on, man. Occasionally, I suppose it's fine. Like, if you're really just mad tired and you just can't be bothered, fine. But you can't be doing it every day now. That's getting bummy. Alright, I'm literally gonna end the stream in like a few minutes anyways, because this candle is just, it's mugged me off. Right, like I needed for this candle to close bearish, and then I need to see a retracement back in here so that I can get a 15-minute point of interest or some kind of like PD ray. And in that, I need to see a lower time frame sweep inverse to trade lower, which I don't think I'm getting. And already that's pretty crazy because look how far we've dropped, and I'm still trying to sell. So I'd rather just miss out. I'm not placing this at all, so I'm just making that clear. But I do want to see how this plays out because obviously the time frames aren't in sync. I'm not the time frames. The pairs aren't in sync, but I do want to know, just record how that would have played out if I'd have took a sell right there. I just want to see. Well, at least I'm glad I called it before it just did a drop down. The reason why I want to kind of investigate this is because, okay, so ES is bearish, NQ is bearish, but YM is not. And usually I trade based on 2 out of the 3. However, I'd like to move away from that and more into like even higher probability conditions where I'm seeking all three pairs to be in sync. I think that creates a strong environment for trending trades. And you can go for better risk to reward ratios, which is something that I kind of want to do and look into. So yeah, considering that this is still bullish price action respectively, but NQ and ES is bearish. We've got DXY, it's overall bearish, but you can tell that this session is bullish because it's creating higher highs, higher lows, respecting bullish PD arrays. ZBU, we get a retracement. But it's interesting because a week ago, literally not even a week ago, 2 days ago, I would have traded this exact setup. But it's only because of my last loss I investigated it, and I don't think I want to take trades like that. It's caused me a few losses recently that I didn't want. I'd rather not have taken. So that would have won. I'll show you why. We had a 15-minute closure. Fact, let me show you like this. Yeah, so these are reclaimed order blocks. Okay, we close below them. The next candle opens, trades higher. As we've got a BPR, but in the, that splits off midnight and 8:30, as well as the discount. So if I draw from high to low, you can see that discount is here. I mean premium's there, and the BPR was here, right? So and then so that's my rules ticked off. And then on the 2-minute or even 1 minute, right? Because I can use the 1 minute also. Let's check for SMT. Okay, we didn't get. It looks a bit sloppy. Okay, so for SMT we didn't get it, but we did get a sweep. I would be checking for an inverse wherever you get. Here, okay, potentially in this scenario. Wait, hold on. Oh snap. Oh, so I would have, I would have had an even better trade actually, because this is what I should have done. I didn't even check that far, but this is what I would have done for sure. This one's a larger fair value gap, so I'd use this one in size. Stop loss is as soon as we inverse entry. I mean, a 1-to-1 would have been like like a 1-to-1 got hit in the next this same candle, right? Like it opened, instantly hit a 1-to-1, but 1-to-2 would have been hit. I'm not sure how to feel about that. This is why when people are non-stop talking to me about premium and discounts here, this is why I don't really pay much attention, because premium and discount is like, it works, but it's so cherry picked. There's plenty of times where it does not work and you miss out on such good trades. It happens all the time, in fact. Bro, for most people, seeing this drop here, they would have expected for some kind of retracement back into this. But we know, just because of how market maker models work, once we close above an area or below an area of previous consolidation or accumulation, i.e. reclaimed order blocks, that's where the next phase of distribution will happen. Which is exactly what we got here. I'm not sure if I'd done the right thing by not taking it, or whether I should have. Well, anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna end this now because I'm done for this session. There's nothing I can get out of this. It's another day. We didn't lose, but we didn't win, so we finished break even. That's okay. Alright, I'm off. I'm outie. Skirt, skirt. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.